of course, I am Dr. Sandra Rose Michael, and I am excited to see my dear longtime friend, Dr. Babry Oren, with a product that I have been very impressed with using with many, many people myself, and even took it this morning myself because his Folium PX is the #1 product, I think, on the planet for radiation issues. So we'll talk about the radiation issues, but I do want to talk about my understanding of this in that it was a formula developed after Chernobyl happened, and in between after Chernobyl happened and also in Russia where the bigger radiation accidents were. This was a product developed to deal with the radiation poisoning, which at this point on the planet, everybody is dealing with extreme radiation poisoning. You mentioned a good friend of mine, Dennis Watts, who is the NASA physicist we were working on with the extinction level event of what happened, with Fukushima. And so, he's a dear friend of ours who now is part of our team on the other side of the of the working from the other side of the veil, but I'm glad that we're still here standing strong in our power, our light, our love, and get to share with people. And I do want to share this product because I've used this with people for many veterans who had uranium poisoning from the depleted uranium. I've used this with colonels and different ones with the uranium poisoning, along with our EESystem, because it was a perfect combination for reversing the radiation damage, helping to pull the heavy metals. Whether it's uranium, that's a heavy metal, but it also helps detox other heavy metals. I'm going to have you talk a little bit more about that. But I love this formula. It's also like old German farm medicine. It's all red pine parts, all red pine parts. So anyway, I'm glad you're here, Babry. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us and sharing some of your knowledge and understanding with Folium PX.
We have two more, and two more are coming out by the end of this
Yeah. So we have now that we have the Folium PX, and you also have some adjunct products, uh, and and of course, radiation is also an electrical issue in the body. In that, because you want to explain how that works with the electron donors and heavy metals and
month.
antioxidants and
I'd like to explain in a way that 5 years old baby could understand, because though we know majority of people are very intelligent, well educated, there are still some people that they don't have that degree of understanding. So I'd like to explain this in a very simple language. Think of it like you're washing dishes. You can wash it with the cold water, would not help that much. Hot water a little more, but not enough. But if you put some spray, some soap, it will take care of it. Now, our products, what they do, exact same thing inside of our body. They go in, they have ORAC value, ORAC, oxidative radical,
ORAC, ORAC, ORAC value.
yes,
That's, yeah.
oxidative radical absorption capacity. They absorb it, and then whatever we dispose from our body, whether it's urine or feces or sweat, it takes out. Simple mechanism.
Yeah, so it helps take out those things that don't belong. So the detox, it's really a phenomenal product, though, with the shikimic acid as well for dealing with some of the issues we've been dealing with the spike proteins, because again, that was part of radiation issues. And of course, my perspective on the radiation is radiation unzips the DNA, breaks the hydrogen bonds. The ORAC values help strip out what's breaking those bonds. And combined with our EESystem, it's like a perfect combination for dealing with the radiation poisoning issues.
Well, we've seen it on your ES
Yeah,
systems.
one of the patients that you had already had a baseline with was using Folium was a friend of ours, Teresa Curtis,
Yes.
who was dealing with extreme uranium poisoning and cancer. And so she was using the Folium already, and it was a 25%?
No, after taking one bottle for a month.
One bottle for a month.
Yeah,
Okay.
we thought I didn't even know. Luba introduced me to her. What I suggested that she did, we took her test about her heavy metal levels and uranium, not talking everything else. Uranium she had, just to give you an idea, reference range was 170 highest. She had 1,229 counts.
Shouldn't be normal, would be 170. She had, what was it, 1,000?
1,229 after taking
One,
1 month.
that was after taking it for a month. 1,229
Counts, yes.
counts on the uranium. So extremely high radiation.
Parts per million, like 7, 8 times more. After 3 months, you see, hair has to regrow to see what the changes are, right? After 3 months, it came down to 932.
932 from 1,000.
25, 27% decrease. And additional 3 months, it came down to 95.
Yeah.
We have
and in that other 3 months, she began using our technology with it, and it really came down. And we reversed the cancer. She had two doctors tell her she was totally cancer-free.
Well, they gave her, when I met her, she was given 3 weeks to live.
Yeah.
But then we took her out of that deathbed.
Yeah.
But then we helped more, and then your help also combined. I think, collectively speaking, we did a miracle.
Oh, that was a total miracle, because it was a total reversal of all of her symptoms, 100% reversal, and the reduction in the uranium loads.
Yes.
So it's a really great combination of these working together. And like I said, I've used it with many veterans with uranium poisoning, but we're all dealing with extreme radiation poisoning.
I think I sent you also another patient. Her name was Sandy Sullivan. She was stewardess, flight attendant on American Airlines.
Yeah.
You remember her, right?
Yeah, no, this is very, very important for the flight attendants, because after Fukushima happened, we know that the radiation levels on planes were more than 10 times greater because of the strontium and cesium hanging at 30,000 feet.
Yes.
And so it's cumulative. The radiation issues are cumulative. So our pilots, our flight attendants, the crew members, and us frequent flyers are all dealing with, that accumulation of radiation poisoning.
You know what? She got fired for that. She flew for 31 years, 29 of them overseas. Now, when the time changes, right? Time zone changes. She lost her sleep. She got all injured, so to speak. And these products, Folium Relax, gave her sleep back. But then she did a surgery on her right breast, and they removed 2 inch or more than 2 inches long of tumor. And she's lying down and relaxing, after surgery, and doctors tell to her caretakers, she has left only 8 days. Take her home to die with dignity. Get ready for her funeral and say goodbye to her loved ones. And she overheard that. She's closed eyes, but she woke up. No, you're not giving me my expiration date. Only God can do that. And she goes on Folium very heavy. She was taking like 5, 7, 8 pieces each time, 3 times a day, products, right? And she gave us that testimonial 5 months after. And she lived some long time after that, and then she passed away. But there's a difference in between 8 days
and 5 months.
5 months, or no, she did that. From that moment, she did more than a year.
Oh, more than a year. Okay.
From that moment, but 5 months after, she gave us testimony.
Yeah.
Another case we had, Chloe Reynolds, she was aspiring ballerina.
Oh.
And they would not get into the school unless she would take Gardasil test,
Oh,
Gardasil
yeah.
vaccination, right?
Yeah, the Gardasil vaccination.
But
Yeah.
then, to make it short, she got so sick, she went all the way down to a status was a walking coma.
A walking coma.
Walking coma. She was sleeping like 16 hours a day, and then she also became psychologically psychiatrically challenged. They took her to Dr. Susie Schroeder. By the way, she's your neighbor now. Yeah, in Vegas. She just moved there.
Ah,
And she examined her, and she said, you know what? This Gardocell has aluminum in it. Let's remove the aluminum, go by elimination method. If it helps, if not, then go for something else. Let's find the cause. She takes Folium,
she took Folium to
and
help
after
pull
1 week,
the
she's coming.
aluminum, right, to detox the
Yeah,
aluminum.
and she started coming back, and she said on interview to Del Bigtree,
Uh-huh.
she's producer.
Yeah, Del Bigtree and the High Wire.
Yeah, exactly. She said, if not for Folium, we would not be sitting here today.
Yeah.
All right, and we have so many of them.
Yeah, and then the combination with our technology is ideal, absolutely ideal for restoring all the electrical matrix of the DNA back into integrity, but especially that discharge or release of those heavy metals, the heavy metal detox. And our technology really supports that, but this really it works hand in hand on it, and I love this product. So that's why I wanted to ask you to do a little bit of an interview, and we do want to hypercharge this product with the EESystem and bring this out to benefit more people, because there isn't anybody that is not dealing with extreme radiation issues. Like I said, Fukushima itself was an extinction level event, and so this is so necessary. I want to thank you for coming on our EE show here.
Okay, and also, if you don't mind, we have tested these 3 products on oxidative stress indexes removal, and not one single failure. By the way, Dr. Winkler from Carlsbad, he did countless tests, not one single failure. Everybody corrected, and some of them we tested after 1 hour. Bingo.
1 hour after taking?
After taking, yes.
Because of the high ORAC value?
Yes. No, these 3 products. So different people, different products. And what we did was, they took the product before testing, before taking the Folium, and then took the Folium, and then they tested some of them after 1 week, 10 days, some of them after 1 hour. Not one single failure. Not one. I'm so proud of all of them.
Yeah. We love things that really, really, really work. It's like our technology really, really works. It's the gift and the challenge. Now we just need to bring it to the people to support people in being healthy in this toxic soup that we're living in. Yeah, we want everybody to be able to live their greatest life and to heal, because the body will heal itself when it has what it needs to support it.
Just to make a disclaimer, can I? None of our products heal anything or anybody or cure, not zero. What they do, they help the body to heal itself.
Yeah.
Because if you remove all these causes, all this junk out of the body will heal itself. That's how we are created by the Creator, by nature, by God, whatever you want to call it.
And this is one of those natural gifts of God. Like I said, farm medicine, we call it, but
yeah. That's why, Sandra, we got so much recognition worldwide. We got Company of the Year in England. Then we got from Washington Star of Excellence Award in Life Sciences for Humanity for these 2 products. And then we got UK Health Radio Award, 1.6 million listeners of the radio. And we were nominated for last year award, which is American version of Nobel Prize for Medicine.
Yeah, it's so great. And congratulations. I know it's been a long time. I've known you, she's probably at least 12 years or so, I think, something like that. It's been a long time coming, and you've earned it, and it's been a lot of work. Now we just want to get it to more people. So Folium PX, I know a lot of people have heard me recommend this. So
Sure.
we want to bring it out through our EESystem family, our EE family, through our centers worldwide, and help more people.
And if you need me to be there for answering some questions, just give me a little time notice and I'll be there.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.